And we're back. And we're back. That was really abrupt. I don't know how loud the music is right now, chat. If you can let me know, that'd be great. I'm probably gonna have to turn this down. Let me just adjust it just for me. Chuchu adjusting audio on stream when they go live, as is the case. So it's gonna be quiet for like a sec, but then I should go back to normal in a sec. Hold on one moment. There we go. That's better. I can feel like I don't have to scream over myself. Hey everybody, how's it going? Back at it again. With some Zerobaseone pixel art. Let's go. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you, Coleman. And yeah, feel free to lurk. This is probably going to be like a much shorter stream than the last time I did this. If only because my little hand arm is my little hand, wrist, and elbow are kind of acting up a little bit. Not because of like drawing or gaming too much, but because I've been typing a lot at changing your base, and unfortunately, the place where I type and do stuff isn't ergonomically the greatest. So it's been giving me a little bit of grief, but we'll go for about 2 hours and see how much we go to. I need to learn the magic of pixel dithering for sprite work. Oh, hey, Riley. I'm gonna tell you right now. I cheat. I use Sprite, and that comes in with a built-in dithering tool. Because I'm lazy. But honestly, yeah. But before we start, I did want to go over some things. Because Zerobaseone, who are the K-pop boy group, I'm going to be doing art of today, or continuing art of today. They're animal mascots. They're doing Japan promotions pretty soon, so they're going to be promoting in Japan and doing a couple of fan concerts and stuff. And hopefully for a sicko like me who is a depraved individual who loves variety bangumi, variety TV shows, I hope that they go on plenty of them. So the official Zerobaseone Japan account released their promo pictures. They're not all released, I think, but let's just go over them, shall we? Because you will perceive my hyperfixation. You will. So let me just go ahead and turn that on there. Here we go. So this is the Zerobaseone Japan account, and Zerobaseone, for those of you in the audience don't know, is a 9-member band from Korea formed off of the reality TV show Boys Planet. These were the finalists. God. They consist of Sunghan Bin, Zhang Hao, Kim Ji Woong, Sok Matthew, Kim Tae Ray, Ricky, Kim Gyu Vin, Park Gunwook, and Han Yujin. Yeah, so they're respectively from Korea, China, / LA, and in Canada, respectively. There are a bunch of chronically online meme lords, and they're all really good at song and dance. Here they are. Here's their looks for like the Japanese fan con, or the Japanese promos. We're just gonna go through them really quick. Because you will this is what happens when you watch Boys Planet and then consume all of the stuff that they did after. So you come away with like 98 parasocial sons and 9 very special song and dance boys. So here was the original FanCon announcement. There they all are. Look at that. They're gonna be in Yokohama, which is RGG reference there. But let's go with the first promo picture. So they released 2 different kinds of concept photos, kind of just showing what vibe they're going to be giving off for the Japan tours. I'm not sure if this counts as like an official comeback, but they have a song that they're going to be doing releasing in Japanese. That'll be their Japanese debut song. What is up with this music? We'll just go with it. So this is their staggered schedule for releasing the photos, and I think this is the 6th, right? So So we're about, like, since Japan is like a day ahead of us in rock quarry time, we're technically on the 7th. So that's the last bunch of the solo pictures for the second concept photo released. And then later tonight, early in the morning, they're going to release the group photo for the second concept photo. All right. So let's go. So their Zerobaseone's like general concept is like princes and flowers. They'd had like a very fresh concept when they did their debut. And then for their second comeback, they had like a more, they still kept like the prince and knight theme, but it was like a little bit more darker, a little bit of Persona, a little bit of Persona if Shin Megami Tensei vibes. Hey, Vampiric Yoda, how's it going? But let's just take a look at them first. So here's Zhang Hao, who's the center. He's looking pretty great here. We've got I don't know who styled them. Well, actually no, I do know who styled them. It's Lapone, which is the Japanese management company that they're going to be under for their Japan promotions. Yeah, I really like they decided to sort of go with this pastel-y, like, that I hate saying, you know, oh, 80s or 90s, but you know how like there was photos that were like that had this sort of like almost like dusty, dreamlike quality to it, with like the soft blown out lights and stuff, and the pastel shades and stuff. Very dream pop style. And also kind of like taking a bit of inspiration, I think, from like 70s, almost 60s and 70s girls comics and BL, I believe. So there's Zhang Hao. Zerobaseone's colors are like a strong primary royal blue, or yeah, just regular blue, I guess. So like primary color, royal electric blue, and white. So the members' costumes are gonna have like little details of blue, and mostly like white throughout. And then there's the blue and white flowers, with the orange background. Very nice, very nice. We have Blonde Hao here. Let me just actually go ahead and see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. I have to open the image in a new tab, but it's hard to see. Let me just try to zoom in some more. Enhance. I can't enhance that much. Dang it. Hold on. Let's try to enhance this way. But you can see, there we go. You can see the flower. Oh, fuck. Ooh. You can see like the flower details too with the accessories, which I think is a really nice subtle touch there. His necklace, I find it hard to figure out what's going on here. I'm not sure if it's like a clear plastic tube with like the necklace sort of in there, or if that's like gauze. But anyway, real nice. Good job on your face, Zhang Hao. Congratulations. Also thank you to the MUAs for that. Worked really hard. Oh, there we go. And then here's Kim Gyuvin, our dear. I should probably draw him next starting today. But here he is. You can barely kind of see him. He's floating here in all these flowers. But there's like the green sort of element here. Dude is covered in the autumn section of the Michaels crafts department. It works though. I do like the way that his hair is feathered and the way that it's like short like this. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it still looks very fresh and something. Also, there's lawnmowers going on in the rock quarry. Let me just go ahead and shut the window. Hold on, sorry, one moment. Why is it every time? Get out of here. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, there's still like a little bit of color, even though the overall color of the outfit is white. If you just look really close, it's kind of like a seafoam green. That still has a bit of freshness to it. Full disclosure, I'm not, like, even though I'm a fan of fashion and stuff, I haven't been studying it as much as I used to, so I don't fucking know what's coming out of my mouth. I do also like the sort of cat eye that they gave him here. Very nice. It rounds out, it makes his eyes look sharper. It's normally they're very, like, round, like boba. He's actually the tallest member. I'm just surprised that they managed to cover him in that much flowers, seeing as he's the tallest. Okay. And the next one, there's Han Yujin. There's our weird little child. The Daisy sort of like almost like knuckle duster rings that he has on, I do like a lot. I do like that sort of like kind of jewelry where it's almost like brass knuckles or something, but it's like a completely different design. We have some pearls. We do love a pearl necklace. And there's a little bit of the blue highlights. It's not really blue, it's like black hair, but the way that it's lit, it looks like there's some color with the highlights as well. Keeping on with the orange theme. And then the pants are the same color as Given's shirt or letter. So, very nice, very nice. Small child, good job, small child. So let me just scroll through some other stuff. There's the members being very cute. Good job. Right. Up! Yep, here's Kim Ji-woong, ex-BL actor, oldest member of the group. And this one, like the next three photos, they went with sort of like a blue, almost lavender, but it's like, they just use all the different shades of the Zerobaseone blue color. It almost does look kind of like casual wear, but I do like how it almost looks like undersea stuff with the ferns here, the fake ferns, and then the blue of it all. This is me just like bullshitting to say good job on your face again, Kim Ji-woong. We also do appreciate a pearl necklace. It does look like that you are wearing pajamas. Good job. If I do have one criticism, it was brought up a bit though, is that whoever was retouching the photos like kind of really went to town on the reshape and liquid tool. Like they didn't have to. When you have people who are in like an industry where you're supposed to look good, you don't really have to retouch their face too much. It's fine. Oh, this one. Look at this! Fucking Dreamhouse Barbie Matthew. Who, like, pink hair, okay. Orange hair Matthew is pretty good. Blonde Matthew is pretty good. Brown hair Matthew is pretty good. But I'd say that, like, pink hair Matthew is superior. Pink hair Matthew is superior. He looks like a fucking little strawberry. The best one is perfect as they are. They're all a bunch of fucking nerds. No, don't let any of these photos, trick you. He once did a live where he showed all of the figures that he got, all of the SH figure arts and pop-up parade arts that he has, like, displayed next to his bed, and it was all like Spider-Man and Iron Man and like Jujutsu Kaisen and freaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he's like, guys, don't laugh at my anime figures. They are very terminally online. Oh my god. And at least 3 of them has said fuck on national television, so god bless. Also, I'm amazed that they managed to find a shirt that fits him. Even though he looks like this, and even though he's the shortest member at 5'7", he's also the buffest. Which is wild to think about. So they managed to get a t-shirt that could actually close over his chest. Good job. This is kind of like pajamas, almost too, the satin top. But I do kind of like the little... I'm not sure if this is like if with the pants, if it's just like a stripe of like pale pastel argyle, or if it's like the kind of like... Is it argyle? No, tartan. Or if it's like the kind of like schoolboy tartan pants. But either way, I do like this as well. The pearl choker is sickening. The hoops are great. Yeah, just keep your hair like this for maybe a few more months until we get that permanent contract. Yeah, they managed the possible, a shirt that can contain 1% of his power. Yes, he's... and also they got him to sit still. We love short buff kings. We do. We do. But yeah, this is like some of his best styling. And he's somebody, like, all of the members do have this sense of duality that they can do very well. And for him, he's like styled really cutesy or really like... Not really sexy, but, you know, more like sort of cool. So they tend to like this one has like a good balance between it. So we like that. And again, I like this whole sort of underwater mermaid grotto thing that they have going on. This one also kind of reminds me of some Hagiomoto watercolor illustrations. But if we're talking Hagiomoto, and if we're talking, like, year 24 comic artist realness, here's Ricky. Like, I have to move this so y'all can see this. There we go. Richard from LA. Shen Rui. Ricky Zerobaseone. They finally did it. We have long hair Ricky. This is okay. At first, when I saw this, I wasn't too sure about it because I think out of all the outfits, this one is not my favorite of the group. And it is giving kind of a little, like, you know, a little sort of like doll, Victorian doll, a little like, you know, Lost Darley. What does he look like, Asterion? Oh my! I mean, he does kind of look like a vampire. He is giving like Kaze no Ki no Uta 70s like June cover realness here. The eye makeup that they went with this time was like much lighter than what they do, and I do sort of like this pale look. The pale lip is so good. And let me just try to zoom in, because the accessories, he's really good with style and accessorizing himself. And his signature is usually the multiple earrings that he has. Usually he does like a big cross earring on the left, and then sort of like shorter, smaller earrings on the right. A whole big cluster of them. I do like we have like this sort of branch earring, like there's like this branch, this spray of flowers with the chain that's going up on the left side here. That's so like delicate. And then over here we have that sort of soft little, is that like a pearl drop or like almost like a glass drop there? That looks really great with little diamond studs and such. And I think the earring that he's wearing is like a small rose one. Yeah, this is good. Not sure how I feel about the bead bolo tie, but everything else like pulls it together. This is one for the history books. Like, I'm glad he's going to Japan. I'm glad Japanese stylists are gonna get a hold of him. I'm glad that Japan is going to perceive him. I need him to be in some fucking Morike or like Lolita style, like yesterday. I need somebody to take this bitch to Harajuku and take him to, like, you know, what is it? Not Closet Child. I need someone to take him to frickin' Metamorphose or I'm mispronouncing it. I needed to take him to Mana-chan's fashion label and dress his bitch up. Like a choleric Victorian child. Or you know, dandy. I need somebody to do that yesterday. Get this man in Japanese subculture fashion like yesterday, as soon as possible. I don't care. I don't care if he's going to be in the country for like maybe a month and a half, and I don't care if it's like, you know, if fans are upset. I don't care if like, you know, the nation of Korea is upset. Get this man in some Menhara clothing or some like gothic or Lolita style clothing as of yesterday. That's all I ask. There's a story about a sculptor who sculpted a statue so beautiful they fell in love with it and wished to the gods. Oh, the statue is Ricky. I think all of... Oh, yeah, no, I can't wait for when they do the inevitable, like, oh, everybody gets to wear, like, you know, a kimono or a yukata. Everybody gets to wear, like, you know, hakama and keikogi. These fucking nerds will probably all want to cosplay. They already have cosplayed at events, but if they are let out of the building, that would be great. Also, thank you so much, Mukeji. Muke for the follow. I don't know why my follows did not go off. What's going on? My alerts did not make the noise. Well, I'm pretty sure I had them active. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Hey! You came just in time. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. It could be Twitch. I'm gonna blame Twitch. Anyway. So then, afterwards, there was a little bit of time, and then they posted... I'm gonna go quickly through the other ones, real quick, because I just realized that I've almost spent a half an hour looking at pictures. I'm very happy he's in ZB1. Me too! Oh, Muke, were you a star creator? Did you void on Bo's Planet? Terry be my bias, so ooh, yeah. I'm OT9. I love all 9 of the boys, but I'll be real with you. Ricky is probably my favorite. For me, it's Ricky, Matthew, Gunwook are my favorites, but I love the whole group. And I can't imagine the group being without any of them. Terry is great, though. Our little duck bro. Matthew, my bias wrecker. Ah, yeah, he really is. The little weirdo really, like, creeps in on you. They're all great. Gunwick? Boys Planet was fun. Yeah, I know. I love Boys Planet. I couldn't watch it when it was airing because it was genuinely too stressful. I was also watching The Hidden Character at the same time. And the fact that I knew that it was a global vote situation. People... When there's a vote or something, and there's also money involved, not with voting, but like, you know, there's the fact that it was like a global popularity vote means that, you know, already when you're going into a survival show, a survival reality show, there's going to be people who are going to be very mean about things. And then if you add in voting on top of that, people are going to be really mean about things. So I was just like, I'm gonna wait for the show to end, and then I'm gonna watch it. And I ended up marathoning all of Boys Planet, like, on the day of the final episode. I didn't watch it live, because I think the final episode aired live at, like, what would have been 4 in the morning in the rock quarry. Haruto was my favorite in Boys Planet. Zoom was such a crazy. It was! Yeah, and I'm really glad that Haruto was able to debut with TOZ. In fact, like, in general, like, when I watched the show, I liked Haruto, I liked Keita, I liked Jay, I also liked, Jongwoo. Jongwoo was one of my favorites too, and so, I'm really glad, and Woongi, of course, too. So I'm really glad that when One Pack debuted, I was able to follow them as well. So I don't just follow Zerobaseone, I also follow One Pack. One Pack is the other group that I follow. I'm not somebody who's like a K-pop fan. I got into it after Boys Planet and Zerobaseone, so I only really just started following like Zerobaseone and One Pact. I don't think you could count DPR as K-pop, but I like DPR Ian too, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't count. Chuchu's being modest. What do you mean being modest? Look, I could tell you more about J-pop and J-rock than K-pop. Really, I could. Anyway, here's Sung Han Bin. People were saying that they didn't like the multicolor thing. I personally like it. I think it's not too overwhelming. There is a lot of texture going on. I think the flower crotch is hilarious and great. And it makes the white pop up some more. And that way it makes you focus on the little detailing on like the long sleeve shirt here. I do like how it looks like moss or lichen growing on him, so we're going with the flower theme here. Pants are pretty nice, the houndstooth. We love the pearls again in this kind of color, like looks so good on him. And yeah, not too many notes to say here. There's a weird tangent going on with this flower in the front. I don't know when this turned into a critique. Sorry everybody, this says art stream, but yeah. I'll get to drawing soon, I swear. Oh, I know Anteam. I know Anteam because I watched Anteam Gakuen, the episode that Zerobaseone is on. I'm not familiar with them. I know that some of the boys were on Island, and their whole gimmick is that they're werewolves and they're under Hybe. And I also do know that the Anteam guys are like, they're all friends with Zerobaseone. Like, Matthew was almost going to be on Anteam audition with who would have been the final members of Anteam, but he was cut at the last minute, so I know he's good friends with them. I know that Hanbin and Yuvin also made friends with EJ and K, and Nicholas as well. Same with, like, well, they all just kind of, like, made friends, not just on the show, but at, like, the very nature of idol work is that you're gonna be seeing the same people over and over in the same locations. So I'm glad that they managed to make friends. I really hope that they also make friends with their big brothers from Lapone, which are gonna be JO1 and INI. Because when they go over to Japan, because they're going to be managed by Lapone. So considering how JO1, INI, and Dixteen are like, they do so much fun variety stuff, I really hope that they'll be able to include Zerobaseone. It was evil edited on Island. Oh, they're with Unhypen. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's why I usually can't do a lot of reality shows as they air. And I say this, and I've been watching Aisha Super Young and frickin', what was it? I watched, like, all of Japan Produce 101. Like, all of it. I watched The Girls as it aired. The Girls is actually great. I would say that's, like, almost on the level of Boys Planet. Not as much, almost 0 to none evil editing. Everyone on Japan Produce 101, The Girls, was basically just like, oh, you're all so nice and we just want you to be happy. But you guys need to stop crying all the time. Okay. Oh, no, not Space Pirate K. He'll show up later. But anyway, here's Tayray's. Tayray looks great. I love that there's the two different color contacts. That's such a cute detail. Apparently Tayray picked that out himself. And everybody was making a joke like, oh yes, he's got heterophobia in his eyes. Love it. But this, I think, is also very like 90s manga illustration. There's so much layering going on here. There's details with the texture. This sort of hairstyle looks so good on him, where it's like sort of half up and half pushed off his face like that, and then like the sides are short. It looks really... and I'm glad that I didn't color the eyebrows too. Good job on you, Tayray. Very nice. Okay. We have to get to... oh my god, I have to get to the other photos before I have to run an ad. This is terrible. Here's Gunwook. Yeah. Our recently turned 20 wild and out motherfucker. I do like this here too. This is we're giving tropical vibes here with the amaryllis and the ferns. There's roses, of course, because of Zerobaseone. I like the little multiple rings. That's so fun. His outfit, I'm not too sure about because it's giving kind of like... Like, I know it's supposed to be, like, natural and with the multi, like, layered necklaces here. Kind of almost, like, hippie vibe or boho, and that's kind of more because I'm not really a fan of those styles. But it still kind of, like, ties to his personal style with, like, the see-through mesh shirt. That he's going to be an absolute menace in Japan. And then I do like how with the styling here, like the white, like the flowers bleed into white in the foreground. And also with like this sort of like shape with the hair here. I'm tracing it, but you can't see it. I do like that sort of angular cartoony shape right there. Gunwook and Ricky look the most like cartoon characters. There's something about like, well, not just their facial features, but like how whenever they're styled, you can easily exaggerate elements of them. You know what I mean? It sounds so insane when I say this, but with Gunwook's like thick eyebrows and with like his face shape, which is so round, and with the pointed chin and with like the cheeks and the big sort of rounded eyes, he looks like, you know, like a Shonen Jump character, honestly. He's going to make so many men in Japan become gay. Funny story. So Matthew Zerobaseone. Apparently, like, there was a thread that went viral about a male Korean fan talking about how he wasn't really a fan of K-pop or whatever, but he wants to marry Matthew, and he was asking everyone, hey guys, is there a way that I could hypothetically marry Matthew Zerobaseone? My friends think I'm insane for liking a man. But this is the first time I felt this way, and I really want to marry him. I would do everything. I would do the cooking. I would do the cleaning. And then everyone was just like, well, I don't know. First, you'll have to fist fight everybody in the world, because apparently all of the world's men want Matthew Zerobaseone. But also, Anon, guess what? Matthew has dual citizenship in what country? That's right, Canada. What does Canada have? That's right, gay marriage. Congratulations on your eventual nuptials, I guess. So the entire world's population will be fighting to be Matthew's husband. Good luck. May the best man win. It's probably going to be good luck. Anyway, moving on. Here's the group shot. I do like the coloring. I do like that they're going with the theme of like multicolor, rainbow, like the blue and the white for Zerobaseone, and then sort of this peach orangey background. It's also kind of giving like Sears photograph, you know what I mean? Go take your photo at like the department store with your family. But yeah, also here with the group shot, you can see that like all of the clothes that they all looked white in their single photos, but together they look more colorful. Also, you can see Matthew's tits valiantly trying to burst out of his shirt. It's so funny. Right, moving on. Well, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit here. There we go. We got Kim Ji-woong. This is some Boys to Men shit. I live. I really do live. I'm gonna have to move this. Hold on a second. Like, doesn't it like give R&B 90s like CD color cover? I'm not sure what's going on here with the double ribbon chokers with the little key here and the sort of like clasp, but all right, whatever. Very nice. Again, though, like, I don't think they should have used the smooth editing tool too much, though. Like, they completely removed one of his moles, but eh. This, though, this is pretty great, too. The daisy earring is a really cute touch. Tay-Ray looks great. The end. And there's, like, a little denim. He's got, like, a little denim moment, I think? Or just the pattern peeking out here. That's also really great. I'm going really quickly, I'm sorry. Okay, speaking of Boys to Men, this is the 90s R&B, like, CD cover shot of all time. Like, look at that, with the beads and the half-open shirt, and this shirt specifically, and the hairstyle. I'm seeing what you mean by Shonen Jump character. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna be from... He looks like he's somebody who's from out of Slam Dunk, honestly. Which wasn't from Shonen Jump, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I am zooming past these really quick, because I actually do need to get to drawing. It's been almost 45 minutes, and I haven't even started drawing yet. This is terrible. If you're here on YouTube, because I am going to be uploading the VOD later. Sorry I lied. You're gonna have to perceive these men first before I start putting pencil to paper at all. This is what you signed up here for. Han Bing! Bing Bing! This is also very... I keep saying, I hate when people say, this is very 90s, this is very 80s, but I feel that that's the feel that they're going for. Also, that sort of fresh, like, style that they had with styling music videos and stuff like that. It wasn't that long ago. You could draw, or we could keep looking at Zerobaseone. This is true. He's got, like, the flannel here. Like, this probably looks like it has, like, a, it's almost like a suit, I think, in terms of texture, but it has, like, it almost looks like a flannel. There's the pearl necklace and the mesh shirt. When this was released, people were begging the company to, like, show what it looked like from the front, which will probably happen. Don't worry about it. This is the Matthew of all time, though. This is some gravitation shit. Right? That's my controversial yet brave statement. Is that this is somebody on the styling team knows gravitation. And they saw Matthew with pink hair and were like, we could make this bitch look like Shuichi Shinjo. Good job, whoever's idea that was. It's perfect. No notes. The chunky beads are great. The wife beater looks great. I love that this looks like almost like a Sukajan, sort of like the material of the shirt that he's wearing. And I wonder if it is supposed to be, like, I know it's a shirt, and then there's, like, that, the blue detailing on the shoulder, but I wonder, like, oh man, I don't know. I don't think he's been put in a Sukajan yet. They should. How does all their hair look amazing? That's called makeup artists and hairdressers and a lot of hairspray. Like, that involves many hours in a chair. Yes, Richard. This is the Duran Duran 80s dream pop of all time. Like, this is it for me. Yes. Witchcraft. I call it witchcraft. Wigcraft, even. This is his hair, though. Like, it is long. It's been bleached to shit at this point, so... But this half up, half down hairstyle works out wonders. I love their little Versace earrings there. There's the mesh shirt, the crochet. It looks good. And this bitch knows how to work a camera. Ricky is great. It does look like Duran Duran. And you thought, oh, that's completely in the other direction. But actually, like, I was talking with someone about that. I think it was, like, somebody on Twitter. And I was like, this Duran Duran motherfucker. And somebody was like, you know what? Zerobaseone should cover a Duran Duran song. Just go full, like, synth pop, dream gaze. Just do it. They're that close. Like, I know that they're mostly drum and bass, but they should really lean into that. I don't know. In my opinion, as a nobody on the internet, I really think they should. Will they do it? No, because that's probably not going to happen. But they should. They really should. Alright, speeding through this really fast. Oh yeah, this was released today. We got Jung Hao. And the theming around this is orange or gold. The lip is really great. Again, the earrings are great. The shimmer, great. Not too sure what I think about the ascot. or the chain necklace here, but I do like the key, was it the knives shirt? The fact that he has little knives on his shirt. The black and the gold, that is really great. Speeding through this, speeding through this. Yuvan in black. This is rare. Ascot makes me think of Fred Jones or Ichigo. You're right, you're right. This styling with Yuvan's hair looks so freaking good. And at first when I saw that, I was like, man, I don't know about like this sort of tool here. Tool. But I think it kind of grows on you. I think. It's just weird because like I know he's super tall and thin. It's Ryuk. Oh my god, you're right. Kinda. It's interesting though. I mean, I'm not sure if this would have been the pose to go with overall, but it works, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell what he has underneath it. And I think it's because like the other material is sticking out so much that it's kind of hard to see like a silhouette. The chain, I'm not too sure about. It's the hair that makes it Ryuk for me. Yeah. I see it. I'm not too sure about... Yeah. Like, altogether, it kind of works. But I think I would just like to see it, like, in full. Like, him just standing up. I think it would probably look better that way. And then we have Hanya Jin, who is probably dressed the most normally. Satin shirt. Little cardigan over it. Not a fan of the chain necklaces here. But not too much to get mad about. Simple. And that's it for now. So that's the concept photos for Japan that they've revealed up until now, and then they'll do a full shot later tonight. So it'll be exciting to wake up to and see that. All right, let's actually get to drawing. Jesus Christ. So, as I stated before, this is going to be me drawing the animal mascots. Zerobaseone, much like other K-pop groups, have animal mascots associated with them because, you know, capitalism. That's how they get you to buy more merchandise. That's also how they can shorthand band members' names. Because then all they need to do is just put an animal emoji and not write the full name on social media. And, yeah. So, right now we have, Gunwook. Yeah, it's gonna be zoomed out here. Right now we have Gunwook and Matthew done. Gunwook I decided would be a black bear. Normally, Gunwook is associated with, like, a gray dog or, like, a pig. Or a husky puppy. It kind of rotates. But Matthew, recently Gunwook has been using the teddy bear emoji, and because Matthew calls him teddy bear, which is super cute. So, and he's a really big cuddly guy, so it fits. So I went with teddy bear here. Matthew is, of course, the fox. And he is somebody who is very obsessed with his personal branding. Very smart about it, too. He actually draws, like, his own fox character a lot, too, so I went off of that. His little fox guy's name is Woo Woo. So I kind of did my own version of it there. And now we're going in with Tay-Ray. What does the Matthew say? Probably pulpy, because he's obsessed with that fucking meme. Alright, so with Tay-Ray, Tere is either a Maltese puppy or a duck. But I went with duck because him duck. I think with Tay-Ray, I'm gonna do just minimal shading. You can't... Let me just try to adjust it so you can see here. I'm using Sprite. For those of you who haven't been here the last time, I'm using Sprite, which is a program specifically used to make sprites and pixel art. It's very easy to pick up and learn. I do not use anything that normal sane people use when it comes to doing digital art. I don't use a tablet. I don't do any of that. I use a mouse and keyboard because that feels the most comfortable to me. Is that insane? Yes, possibly. Is that because you're a boomer? Well, let's not get into that. I'm a 3-year-old hamster on the internet. I am using layers. You can also do animations in Sprite. We are not doing animations. We are doing simple. Guys, here's my layers. Here's my color palette. This program is really great in that it gives you a lot of tools to do pixel art effects really easily. A lot of game developers use this, a lot of artists use it. And it's available on Humble Bundle and Steam and itch.io. And on the official website, so I highly recommend you pick it up whenever you can. It goes on sale a lot. It's usually a part of charity bundles as well. Really, really, really easy to use. Intuitive too. You can also, let me see here. Edit palette. Where was it before? I think I accidentally... so it also comes with presets too. There's different palettes you can choose from, so if you specifically want to make a sprite in the style of, say, like the Game Boy Color or the Master System, the Virtual Boy, web-safe color specifically, with HTML hex colors, you can do that. You know, I think... Oh, I just realized the PC98 color palette is called Arrow Gay Copper. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're just going with a custom palette that I used. I mean, doing art on mouse and keyboard is more of a flex, really. Yeah, no. Oh, the reason why I draw with a mouse is because I've told the story a little bit before, but I am trained? I don't want to say trained's the right word. I'm more used to drawing traditionally. And when I was studying art, studying fine art and stuff, this was during a time when digital art was like just, you know, starting to really come into its own, I think, and where it was like more accessible for, it was more accessible for people just starting to learn art, for amateurs. So tablets and such were starting to become like a thing. And since I learned how to draw and how I was trained afterwards was, how do I say, like you have to draw, when you learn how to do gesture drawing, you're taught to draw big. Draw, like, use the whole canvas, use the whole piece of paper. That way you're not stressing over it, you're drawing with your whole arm and your whole hand. That way it's like, it not only teaches you to kind of like sketch out the whole body and gesture out drawings broadly, but also it's much better for your wrist and your elbow overall. So you're not like fucking it up with like trying to draw super small, doing minute details and stuff. You can go back in and do minute details and build off of that later. Because of that, when tablets first started coming out, like the drawing surface of them was really small, if you recall. Like the first Wacom's and stuff, like they were kind of like, I want to say, like, they were the size of a Mac Mini. Not as big as a DS, but you know, it's kind of like almost the size of a novel, or like a, actually, you know what's better? They were like the size of a Gunpla kit. Like, take, you know, if you like a Gunpla kit box, they were like that big. And so whenever you like wanted to draw, like the thing about digital art is that you could basically keep drawing into infinity, but like you still have to, you know what I mean? You're given so much like canvas. You can have the biggest canvas you want with digital space, but you still have to draw it out manually in real life. And because I was so used to making big gestures every single time I would draw, or try to draw using a tablet, like my stylus would just like, I would draw right off the thing. Like, I would just keep going and going, and then all of a sudden my stylus would be hitting the desk. So, So I found it easier to, because like I'm not, because like with digital drawing, I found like a lot of people who draw, when people go from digital drawing to traditional drawing, people who are used to drawing like with tablets or on an iPad or something like that, or a digital pad. Why am I? They usually tend to like draw in short. Ooh, that looks ugly. Where is my matrix tool? There we go. Do the 4x4. I didn't think I want brown. When people usually do that, like they kind of like draw in quick short bursts when they do their sketching. So instead of doing like big, like draw the whole thing in one go, draw the whole line unbroken, they draw their line. Actually, it's probably simple if I just show you, right? So when you draw with a big gesture, you're kind of like doing one big line, right? So best way to think about it is like, let me just do this. So like, well, that's hard to see. Let me just do this. Alright, so if you're drawing something with like a big gesture or whatever like that, and you're just kind of like doing something like this, you know what I mean? Just like mapping out the whole body and then just going from there. Whereas somebody who's used to digital art will probably do something like... How do I do this? Oh, let me select. I'll probably do something like this, right? Because they're so used, when you're doing digital art, oh, hello. Hamster. What's the sort of like, what do you say? Not first reaction, but like first instinct to do when you do digitally. It's hit Command Z, right? Because you draw a line, fuck up, Command Z. Draw a line, fuck up, Command Z. Helpful tool. But that means when somebody goes from digital art to traditional art, when they're doing traditional art, they're doing like a line or sketching like this, like in short bursts, instead of just kind of like doing, you know? I'm not sure if this is like a good like way, if this is like fully showing it, but that's kind of like the difference. So I'm not saying it's like a bad thing. Overall, it will kill your wrist a lot more, and I think that's why I've never really had issues with anything like carpal tunnel, thank God, until recently. So that does mean like it's been harder for me to learn digital art. Like going and learning pixel art has been good for me, because then I can kind of like learn it at my own pace and not feel as intimidated as people who have been drawing on tablets and doing amazing, beautiful digital art for like years, you know, when they were like 6 years old. So let me just go ahead and reselect that. Reselect. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Well then. So I'm gonna change the base color because, and I'm not sure why gradient is like that. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna remember FF0. Okay. So the base color, I'm gonna change this. Do like an orangey. This one might be good. But we're gonna make it a little bit... Ugh, I don't know about that. Okay. Something like that. Which is almost the same shade as the brown before, but it's totally different, I swear, you guys. It'll totally make a difference. So let me just go ahead. Actually, let's just get his whole body. Because that way, it'll be one unbroken shape. This is going to be a little bit difficult because I did this to myself, but we'll see. So we'll just do the shape under his shadow under his chin here. And just kind of go like this. And then anything that doesn't get caught or goes over, I can always just erase it because it's on a different layer. Alright, so then I'm gonna go take the Bayer Matrix School, which is the way I cheat. Hello! Hello, Thunder! Howdy, howdy, howdy. What size Gunpla box? Oh, 144 HD. Oh! Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Yo! That looks good. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember what I gradiated. What I colored over, though. Actually, what I should do. Turn off that. Oh, no, wait, I can't edit it when it's off like that. Okay, well. It's gonna be the world's most careful polishing. There we go. That's why I kind of call this cheating, because with old pixel art, especially with like old computer games and stuff, oh, the buggers would go and do this shit manually, you know? I can't imagine. Can you imagine making the video game and that would be your job, would be to like individually dither out stuff for animation? It sounds painful, but you know, I think it would be fun actually. Okay, so this slice here just needs to be cut like that. Actually, oh no. But we could get like a little bit of highlight on the tail there, but okay, so that's fine. Okay, just gonna do this. And then even though like it missed sort of like the bottom, that's totally fine because I can just go in and clean that up. Oh shit, it's been an hour, so I'm so sorry everybody. I do have to unfortunately run an ad. It's gonna be a 3-minute wait, so this is the time for you to get up and stretch, get something to eat. We're at the 3-minute BRB mark, so BRB. And we're back. Guess who didn't mute their mic? It's me. Oops. But, y'all didn't hear nothing, so it's fine, it's fine. Alright, back at it. I'll actually see if I can go for more than 2 hours. Because my wrist has not been giving me too much trouble. But I shouldn't overdo it, so we'll see. I do want to at least try to start on the base of one of the other members before I have to call it quits, so... Alright. See, if there's one sort of issue that I do have with Sprite, is that it won't let you, it doesn't have the option to sort of, like, do this trick I do, in, say, CSP, Clip Paint Studio, or Clip Studio Paint, which, and you can do this in, like, Photoshop, too, or whatever, but who wants to give your money to Adobe? And Clip Studio Paint, too, like, who wants to upgrade and have to be on a subscription-based service? I don't know if they turned that on, though, but it's Hamster, it's me. But there's an option where, like, if you're trying to figure out, like, how much to erase or cut away. Now, there's better ways to do this. You can make masks and stuff. If you're not stupid, like me, you can actually make, you know, clipping masks and stuff, so you don't have to do this. But if you're dumb like me, what you can do is, if you have one layer that you're working on for shading or something, and then the bottom layer below it is like your flats or your lines or whatever, you can totally just, like, turn down the opacity so you can just kind of, like, clean it up. And then turn the opacity back up, and it's like, aha, look at that. Makes cleanup easy. But with Sprite, if I, like, toggle off one of the layers, then, like, I can't work on it. Or the site of one of the layers, I can't work on it, which, it sucks. I'm not sure if there's a way to sort of do, like, a translucent thing or turn down the opacity, because this is, like, a pixel art software. Okay. There we go. That's okay. If I fuck up with some of the stuff, I can just, like, manually stipple it back in. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're almost there. So now... I'm gonna go in... this color. This color. And just do this. Okay, there's some stuff that still needs to be cleaned up, so I'll do that. Ah, fuck. There we go. There we go. Then I'll manually stipple it back in. Because that way it doesn't look like, you know, that there's this weird sort of empty gap. And it adds a little bit more shading here, so I'll just do that. Cool. Alright. Now, with the face... because how this matrix tool works is that it is a gradient, so that means that there's one color that's sort of layered on top and one that's going to be the shading to the ring, which is going to be usually your darker color, or sometimes it's a lighter color if you want to use it like a highlighter. So that means that even if you pick, like, the same color. If you make your top color here, since I'm using this as shading, since I picked the top color to be the exact same color as Tere's duck body, it'll still kind of like paint the color over the flats layer, because it's not like a translucent thing, you know? Okay. There we go. There we go. And the rest I think I can probably erase at will. There we go. Oh, that's too much. Okay, that's too much. Cool. And then the eyes. There we go. Just gonna clean this up a little bit too, so it's off the face. And it looks more uniform. There we go. I could probably do so that he has a bit of more rounder face. Ah! Fuck. There we go. Neat. Hey, Sketch! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Working on some pixel art, dog. Hope you're having a good night yourself. Cool. Take this in a little bit. Oh, I don't. Okay. Yeah. Ah. There we go. So, I'm also gonna shade like under here too, but it might overlap in a weird way, but we'll find out. Probably take that in. There we go. This might be rough cleanup too, but we'll see. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. I just do this. And then kinda... Yeah. Okay, that'll work. And then I just gotta go in here and just sort of stipple it a little bit more so that shading is consistent. It's darker down here. Yeah, the stippling tools or the matrix tools are used to like cheat on some things, and I say I use them to cheat, but then I also do some like insane stuff. Like I go in there and I manually just like stipple in like little pixels here or there. But you don't really have to, but I like to. Nice. Hey, Bunny! Hello, hello, hello. Just putting some matrices on Tere here. I want to shade under a little more. I kind of don't, because like it is like the design is made up of very bright colors that I picked, so kind of don't want to overshade it because it can be too much, especially for like little guys like this. You don't want to put too many details, and especially for pixel art too. You don't want to be too precious about stuff. Or try to overly render something. Okay, that's good. It's only like really if your sprites are huge or something that you can kind of go like crazy on them. Like a classic SNK, you're not gonna want to really do. Oh my god, Strong Ham, you got new emotes. Oh, that looks so cool. That's so cute. Oh my god. I love it. Strong Ham. Just put some beefy arms on that ham. A little bit of that. Yeah, I just realized that I just realized that every single time I do a quotation marks art stream, I shouldn't say that. I hate being self-deprecating. I know how to do art. But, you know, every single time like I do an art stream, it's not like I've felt like a fraud, but I have for anything digital art. So whenever I talk about something and doing art and the process of it digitally on stream, I always feel that I'm strong bad in that episode about Trogdor, where he's telling you how to draw a dragon. Consummate V's. That's a strong ham. You gotta use the consummate V's. I could be insane and shade the guitar, but I won't. So we're just gonna leave this right here for now. There's already like the gradient here. The Bayer matrix here is like some good enough to think. I like my art too, thank you. I do. It's just more like the way I do art is unusual, and most people I think aren't really interested in the process except other artists. But my art style isn't one that's like popular. Not popular. What people the general like norm of what like good not good what professional art is supposed to look like. But I can tell you, I've worked really hard, and I've studied genuinely. I've studied and worked really hard for years for art stuff. I don't mention it as my VTuber, but for on the VTuber side of things, because y'all don't need to know, and that's something separate. I have done like work that's been in games and stuff, but you'll never know. But I think what most people generally think of, the general public thinks of when they think of like artists or whatever online, is someone with like more realistic or more polished more polished style, like anime style that they have like these days, you know what I mean? Like stuff that you'll see in gacha games and such. I don't have anything against them, but I will say that like it takes a lot of work still to like make like cutesy simple designs, even more. I think it's harder, I think. Now with that in mind, since I finished Tay-Ray and I've almost taken up like an hour and a half to do so, who's is we going to do next? Oh, I should do Kim Ji-woong, I think, maybe. Or, I don't know. Actually, let's go down here a bit, because, like, I'm sorting the Jebbies by where I, not by ship or anything, or where I want them to stand next to each other, but I think I'm gonna put Kim Ji-woong next to Tay-Ray there, but I want to work on another member specifically. So let's go with Richard. So Ricky, his official emoji is a blonde or a yellow cat. He's on the official Zerobaseone Instagram page. His pixel art, because they have official pixel art too, it's completely different from what I do. They have a pixel art mascot for each member. His pixel art one is a calico cat. It's really funny because then he was told by fans, 99.9% of all calico cats are female cats. And he was just like, and they're like, well, there you are. He is the princess of Zerobaseone, next to how The way I draw him is kind of what I do, I kind of just go with like a blonder yellow, a much paler yellow, I think, for the base. So we'll do something like this, because it's kind of similar color to like his hair, which is, he's a natural blonde, of course, quotation marks. It's sometimes platinum. Fan artists usually like to change, when they draw him as a cat, they kind of like to change it, what breed of cat he is, to the hairstyle that he has. So they usually go with like a yellow cat. Personality, he's orange cat though, let's be real. Or if he does it silver, they draw him as a Siamese. But I do kind of like almost this Animal Crossing sort of like thing. So let's just do this really pale yellow. And I'm gonna throw down the base here. So maybe I should set it at 20 actually, because let's do 30. I'm gonna just like sort of blob it out. Okay. Actually, this might have been too big. Let's just go with 20. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna have to make sure that I have enough room for everyone else. Let's do this. Oh, that's the... Hello? Why? Oh. For a minute, it's like, why wasn't anything coming out? Am I on the wrong layer? No. Drawing with the eraser. And I guess if I run out of space, I can always just... Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to, That's too big. I'll just, like, make the canvas bigger. Okay. So... let's just go with 10. Another thing that's harder to do with digital art is that, like, it's harder to see the whole big picture and have the perspective of how much space you're taking up on the canvas. Right, so I kind of do this. It's almost like a beak. Ah, shit. Gonna do this oval shape. Well, yeah, actually, that's cuter. Make it like that. Almost kind of like, if you're familiar with the cartoon character Miffy, that rabbit, the way that she's kind of drawn, kind of do it like that. His hair is also kind of styled in a way that's similar to like a cat, Ricky, which I think is really cute. He's very aware of how to hold himself in his personal branding and stuff, so I would not be surprised if he asked, you know, the Makeup Nunas to do that. But he's somebody who does like his own makeup and his own styling too. He is Mr. Young and Rich, Tall and Handsome, Charisma Boss Baby Ricky. If you if you noticed on my my Ham Musubi points here, channel points, there is a Ricky themed redeem. So if somebody saves up enough for that, they will be heralded with one of the greatest audio recordings to be ever captured in this, the great year of our Lord Reiwa 2024. Sorry, 2023, when Boys Planet aired. Can you believe that Boys Planet is like a year old? That's insane. That is insane to think about. Zerobaseone is like almost 200 days old. I don't want to think about the fact that they have a temporary contract. I'm going to imagine and pray that they get a permanent contract with a company that can take care of them. And they are together forever and ever and ever. I love you, Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's right. I have succumbed to the wiles of capitalism. It finally happened. Like I stated before, I will always, like, you know, I've been streaming for, like, you know, quite a while, and then as a VTuber, I've been broadcasting from Change Your Base for at least, yeah, for more than 2 years at this point. So, and all this time I've, like, never really felt like I had to make money from it. I just do streaming as a hobby and stuff, and I feel like I've been very lucky to be able to do so. And so when I hit affiliate, and I always tell the story, when I hit affiliate in my 3rd month of streaming as here with y'all. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Sketch. Fuck, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Yo. But yeah, like, I never really turned it on until now recently. And I would always say, like, if you want to donate money to me, that's nice, but I would rather you donate to charity first. I will still say that. I do charity streams with my friends over at Gatai Universe. I'm a big proponent of Games Done Quick and ESA. And donate to my friends at Gatai Universe, honestly. Sonami-kan, Maru Malandra, Captain Hurricane, Tokusan, Plushy Pixel, Courage Gel, Skylarka. Like, go sub to all of them. They're all really great. They all work super, super hard. But yeah, I finally turned on some affiliation, because, like, I actually do need to, unfortunately, start monetizing my hobby as well. But, you know, que sera. But I appreciate the support anyway. It all goes to keeping lights on and such. Okay, I made Ricky here a little bit too big, but that's okay, because Ricky is like a tall sort of dude. He's not as big as, like, Yuvin or Gunlook, but he is kind of tall. He's one of those guys, though, who is able to make himself look tiny, like baby, because he is a sweet baby cat that loves strawberries. So we're gonna make his body, like, really tiny, like that. He kind of, like, I give him sort of, like, those sort of, like, Mifi-chan, like, I forgot the name of the cat. I think it's, like, Rover, the cat from Animal Crossing, has those ears, too. So, yeah. And then I give him kind of, like, a big fluffy tail, because he is rich. Like, for real, he is rich. All of his outfits Versace, and that is not a joke. Like, if there's an account, I forget what it's called, but, like, they document all of his outfits that he wears, like, in general and in daily life, and, yeah, those are all worth more money than I've ever seen ever. Just ever. But we appreciate somebody who dresses sharp. I definitely appreciate someone who has an interest in fashion like that, too. So, if you ever have some time, definitely go check out the little variety show he did with Hao, which was Salon de Haribo, which is on the Zerobaseone YouTube. It's really cute. Also the ZBTV fashion episode too, because Ricky gets to talk a little bit about fashion. If you can't tell, like, I love Zerobaseone. I genuinely do love all 9 of them. Richard from LA is probably my bias, because he's just a fucking little goofy dude. He's marketed, and he looks like, I mean, if you've seen him, he looks like a cartoon, like, seriously, like, he looks like an anime character, and he's really good at singing, really good at dancing. He looks cold, but he's, you know, goofy Richard from LA who loves pizza and dabs in this big-ass year of 2020, 1980X. and is as chronically online as Matthew is, so both of them know memes and unfortunately teach the members American memes as well. American/Canadian memes. I don't know about the shape of that tail. I think this is actually better. And we'll cut. Yeah, that looks better. Ew. Yeah, nah. Just keep it kind of like that. Simple is best. Okay. So now I'm going to use... We'll use blue for the lines as well because Zerobaseone again has that bright electric blue color for the lines. I probably should just sketch out what's under... No, I'll do the lines first because that way I can adjust what color his eyes are. And he kind of has like cat eyes too. So we'll go with that. And I need to map out this right here real quick. There we go. So, Ricky, I'm gonna... Ricky kind of has, like, sort of, like, almost like, this is, you know, overstating it again, repetitive, but he does have cat eyes, and he does do, like, a smoky cat eye makeup, also to accentuate it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull up, like, a picture. Have it here. Reference. Again. Was... a moment. Okay. Are the lads? Where's the photo of the lads? Ah, there we go. We use this one. Right. See, like, if you can see here... Yeah, okay, that's good. He has, like, kind of... He has, like, the actual, like, pupils, I guess you could say. The pupils and iris of his eyes are really circular and round. But I'll always just draw him with the cat eyes because of how he does his eye makeup and how his eyebrows are naturally pointed. And because his face is so, like, thin and sharp, it gives him, like, a haughty or a cold look. But personality is exactly the opposite. So we'll go ahead and put sort of that element. And I'm gonna just throw this near Matthew telling telling Christ and all his creation and everyone on planet Earth his personal phone number on a live broadcast. Not a live broadcast, it was for ZBTV. Oh, Matthew, never change. Alright, I'm gonna... Gets to hang out with chat. So... Go. Oh my god! Hey, Spiky Dinosaur! Spiky! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, Lita! I'll give you a shout out. Ah! Shout out! Spiky. Spiky. Dino Star. Don't wave at me, raid! Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm just chilling doing pixel art right now. But thank you for bringing your folks over there. For those of you who don't know me, hi Spec Hamster Chuchu. I'm your helpful support bot from Team Gatai Universe, here stuck in a rock quarry. Normally I play indie and horror games. When I don't, I make unhinged PowerPoint presentations on BL. Today I am pixeling some art of my hyperfixations. Zerobaseone, K-pop boy band from Korea. They're going to be making their Japan debut soon. What better time than now to draw their animal mascots? Hey, hey! How's it going? How's it going? What were y'all doing? Also, thank you so much for the follow, Forzite? Context was Freddy Fazbear was waving at me when I was surrounded by tentacle monsters. Oh my god. Incredible. I almost... Oh, you beat your first FNAF games. Ah. Did you get the pizza? Did you win and fight the purple guy? Full disclosure, I don't know anything about Fred Fazbear. But I hear he's a funny guy. We destroyed capitalism. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Wasn't there supposed to be a movie about Fred Bojangles? Fred Fucks? No, that's a completely different character from Angry Video Game Nerd bit. And I drew on the wrong layer. There we go. Oops. Fred Fucks! Yo, BL and Pixel Art, what more can you ask for? I know, right? Rest in power, Fred Fucks. May angels sing thee to thy rest. Fred Fucks! I'm sorry, I can't do his voice right now. But yeah, if y'all are familiar with Zerobaseone, Jesus Christ. Here I am, Encyclopedia Hamster here. Zerobaseone, they're a K-pop group. I think they're one of two K-pop groups I follow / know of. Because I don't think DPREN counts, Lola Mao. They were formed from the extremely gay, incredible idol survival show, Boys Planet. Highly recommend watching it. And they are just 9 chronically online guys that do be saying anything. One of them is his ex-BL actor. And they're just a bunch of great little homosexuals. Allegedly. Resto had a cameo done by him when I got the chance. Aw, man. Yeah. Incredible. Gilbert Gottfried is incredible. Oh, but yeah, now I remember. Yeah, see, this is why I like drawing Ricky's cat mascot, non-official, my version of it, by the way, because I kind of just do this Animal Crossing little smug face. Because his face also naturally, like, has that sort of smug cat face, too, which I think is great. Like right here, see? Like, it kind of turns up like a cat's face. Like that. That's kind of endearing. Put these boys back here with chat. There you are. Enjoy your page from Tiger Beat. And then it does kind of have those like downward eyes, like that. Eyebrows. They're kind of like that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think probably just like the simple line is enough. Ah! There we go. Yeah, something like this. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, like that. Then, he does have big round boba eyes, but let me just see something for a second. Okay, and then just the regular cat's eye. Ah, I kind of do like this. It's very Neko arc. But, you know, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with this, actually. Right. So, Richard. His accessories are usually, like, gold and silver. Occasionally he'll do black, though. Black is one of his favorite colors, because his favorite colors, of course, are black, gold, and silver. So with these earrings, on the stud earrings that he usually wears, or the smaller earrings, I'm just gonna make them black, because that will look better overall, trust me. Big old chunky lines here. Ack. That's bad. Something like this. Oh, actually, wait. You know what? Hold on. There's better ways to do this. I just busted out the line tool. What am I doing? Go. Easy. And then I can just fill it in the flat space. Simple like that. Hey! Wait, the three pixel gives me like the cross hair, so let's not do that. Let's just go with 2. And I mean, I could technically fill it in using the paint tool, but I don't think that will work here, so let's just do this. Yeah. And then I'll just clean that up. Lines. There we go. Easy. Then do I want to have it be silver? Probably, since he has silver cross earrings. So we'll do something like this. And then we'll probably highlight it. No, actually we can go darker. There we go. I don't want to like highlight it too much because already it's like a hoop and then like the cross thing. So let's see here. This. And then I can just like highlight it really quick. There we go. And do something like this. That way it kind of like looks like silver, you know, and not just something. There we go. Yeah. Actually, just highlight the bottom too. This. Yeah. Actually, I just realized that I just kind of did the reverse. I should have highlighted the middle. That's fine. I can fix that. Cool. Go, there we go. So like this part here, and then I can just like kinda actually just dither it out. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Sure. Like, I didn't want this to be too detailed, but... whatever. Right. And here... this is awkward. Oh, actually, let me just... it's a cartoon character. I can just go like this, and then like this, and then like this. So it's like a tag. Let's do that. I think that's probably better. And it's kind of like a chunky round cross. So we'll just kind of do this. Oh, this is awkward. It looks like a dick, chat. I know. Don't worry. It's not gonna. Oh, actually... something like that. There we go. Cool. Done. And now... I'm gonna draw the whiskers. And then the flat. He usually goes with contacts, either blue or like pale gray. His actual eyes are black. I think I might just go with black. As much as the pale gray is cool, because it's already pretty lightly colored anyway. So yeah, let's just go with that. We'll make the blue pop more too. I'm talking about this like I actually, you know, am putting much thought into it. But, I mean, there's a thought process. But again, as I said before, like, when I did, when I first started doing this bunch of pixels in the last stream, is that I kind of approach pixel art kind of like painting, and so the thought process I put into that and while I'm working is probably not how most people do it. If you want to get into pixel art and stuff, I highly recommend it, especially if you're still like, you know, not too confident with doing art or still working on art, because it's a great way to like practice digitally. It's easy to get into too. You can make a lot of mistakes and easily erase them. Also, something I would like to recommend, if you're like me and are familiar with traditional art and are like less confident in digital art and you want to do pixel art, there's a site called 2D Will Never Die, or let me just remember. I'm gonna look it up right now, because let's see here. Okay, yeah, 2dwillneverdie.com. Um, that is a great resource for those of you like who are just starting out with pixel art and such. Um, it offers like the tutorial to quickly make a pixel art from like art that you've drawn and scanned in is something that I basically relied upon for many years. Oh hey, Justin Diaz in the right. Hello. Glad to see you here. But yeah, it's a good start. It'll also like teach you how to like unclutter like designs and stuff for pixel art. Really do recommend. I think the artist behind it, 2D Will Never Die himself, he's like making his own fan fighting game, I think. SNK versus Capcom style fan fighting game. So he's still around. Not really active on social media, I believe. He has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure how much, how many, like if there's been any recent updates on 2dwillneverdie.com, but it's a good resource. Especially if you know, have limited access to other spriting programs. Although I do highly recommend Asprite, is what I'm using. There's also a lot of like easy video tutorials and such on Asprite by like game devs and the developer themselves, so definitely check it out. I'm not sponsored by them. Cool. Switch back to that. Lines. Draw in Richard's little pawsies. His name is Ricky, but I feel like as somebody who biases Ricky, I feel like this is true for everyone who does, that we just cannot say Ricky. I usually call him like Ricardo, Richard from LA. Richan. Actually, I kind of like that it's just like this. Sometimes they put it in the pause, but then it kind of looks weird, so we'll just stick with this. It looks cute. Chin here. And... ooh, I know. He does have a neck tattoo, but because we can't really put that without it looking a little weird, instead... oh, that's a weird tangent. There we go. And I'll just draw the rest of the collar like this. We'll give him a little ribbon collar because he is a princess. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah. We'll make it like a skinny tie almost. There we go. Hope I'm drawing on the flats and I was drawing on the wrong base again. That's fine. I just gotta be careful. So instead I'm just gonna do this the hard way, which is just manually shade it first or color it in with the 1 pixel brush. This is the importance of remembering to draw on the right layer. Oh, wait, I can do this. I forgot. I have the paint bucket tool. Never mind. I'm a genius. Forget everything. Forget what I said. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Nice. And we're gonna just throw this here, throw this here. That was a mistake. Actually, I don't need to use the 1 pixel too. I can just do this. What am I... Cool. There we go. Simple. Okay. It looks like we are gonna go for another hour. So this is your, another 3-minute ad warning. I know, I'm sorry. But this is so... Unfortunately, Ham makes a... What is it? Jeff Bezos makes $1, Ham makes a dime, and that's why I unfortunately have to run ads on company time. Terrible. So in about 30 seconds, this is your 3-minute break warning. I'll be running ads, and then you can stand up and get whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do. But I'll see you in 3 minutes. I'll take a stretch too. 1 moment. Oh yeah. And we're back. Oh my god. Thank you. I hope you're all alive and you made it out of that capitalist gauntlet. Wow! If anything, I appreciate Skylarka and Sono for teaching me how to set up ads, because I would go insane if they were set up like how the default is, like, that they run. I'm pretty sure a lot of you in chat know. The default is set so that they just kind of run whatever the fuck, and I would perish and die if that was the case. So, yeah. Yeah, the random ads are just, like, terrible. I mean, they're great. Alright, so I'm gonna change this color here to be sort of blue, because the yellow is so pale, but we still get like the grayish blue. And I'm gonna bring out my my old cheating friend, old bigger matrix 4x4 here. We're gonna just do some easy ass shading. Sometimes I get French ads and those are weird and kind of awkward. Yeah, what is it about that? So, of course, as you know, like, one of my favorite streamers, or just people in general, that create, you know, that do video, work, that are funny as hell, that I find is inspiration, is Vinny Vinesauce. Vignette. He does something called Commercial Chaos, where he watches, like, commercials, both vintage and strange, on his channel. I don't know how he does that without getting copyright struck, but, like, you know, that's beside the point. Anyway, on the times that, like, he's, like, people have sent him French ads, they've all had to, they were all about, like, boobs or, like, a cuckolding storyline. And I'm not against sexuality in media at all. I mean, like, look at me. Hello. I'm the hamster who talks about fucking, like, I talk about the Ryuki gay sex scene on a day-to-day basis, and I have to be, like, stopped from doing so. But that's not good. But, like, it's kind of interesting how every French ad I've seen has had that running theme. Oh, this looks so good. Yo, that looks so good. Okay, that came out nice. This is a Christian Minecraft server. Not my Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny. I don't want to say, like, it's a cultural thing, but maybe it is. I don't know. But it is kind of interesting, considering how, like, it's okay if it's for a commercial. But God forbid, like, I accidentally show, you know, a picture of, like, some anime dudes fucking, or, like, you know, boobs. The Halloween watch along that I usually do, like last year's one, when I had on I did, like, one of the videos I remember was about satanic cults, like, quote unquote, it was a police officer quotation marks training video on how to identify satanic cults. And I mean, I already had to, like, edit it down a bit because there was, like, some genuinely I wouldn't say it was horrifying in a different way. And there was some stuff that was just, like, you know, wildly homophobic that should not be in there. But like the cool ass metal ass imagery that they had, I had to, like, go in there, throw that video into, like, iMovie, because don't ask about it. Yes, I know that there's DaVinci. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. And I had to like physically censor every single fucking picture. All of that art, mind you, is like classic, like old art, like old screen prints, daguerreotypes and stuff, religious art even. And I still had to censor it because of fucking Twitch.tv's rules about showing your tits on the internet. iMovie because you're an ITist. Yeah, I hate cops. ACAB always. Cop training videos are wild as hell. Like, some of them they're basically just slasher films. And once you've seen them, you realize how much propaganda is in those. So they're simultaneously both hilarious and then also frustrating. Also, I put the gradient on the wrong level. So it's good I did this good first time. Otherwise, that would have fucked up. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And again, with like mascot characters, I want to try to keep shading off of their face as much as possible. And that goes for that's a pro tip too. If you do comics or anything like that, if you do comics and you're doing lettering, pro tip: speech bubbles off of the goods. By the goods, like. What was it? Oh, it was that was put that was like a tip from like this book that's actually really good. I forget what it's called. It's sitting right here in my bookcase. I think it's like Lettering by Comicraft. Actually really useful if you want to get into comics or design or anything like that. Or art in general, because like if you have something that uses text or whatever, or it's just, you know, it's good habits, good principle to keep in mind. But it's funny because like their whole thing was like, yeah, make sure to keep all text bubbles and everything important off of the goods. The goods being tits or women's faces. And I was like, well, Lamau. Okay, this is not working out. Maybe I think it's because is it because the tolerance for it is? Yeah, that's not too good. Ah! So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw this up here. But in the case of my arts, it's like the goods are spoony little mascot guy faces and also tits. What is happening? Why is this not working? Hello? Something's up. Oh! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Never mind. The trick is to always remember to reselect the color. So then I can just do this again, and it should be fine. One of the downsides about working with a mouse is that every single time I want to, like, sort of slide the canvas down, then the whole, like, drawing line just goes with it, and then it's just like, well, that's fucked up. Alright, take two. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, let's try again. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. think it was too small of a space. Let's try this instead. Ah! What is going on? Wait, there is an opacity. Bruh. There is an opacity feature? Why wasn't I? Oh, okay, I see what was going on. Because I selected the wrong thing. In this case. This man has his hand in his pocket. He's probably a drug dealer. Yeah, it's in a weird place. Yeah, okay, so problem solved. I clicked the radial gradient tool somehow. Instead of the, this one, which is what I want. Is this gradient. I don't know if this was a good idea, but... Okay. No. Yeah, I would have to, like, pixel perfect select it, I think. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. There we go. So we have something like this. Eee. Oh, yeah, I think if what you're talking about is like, yeah, the radial center, you can move it around in Sprite too, but that's something Clip Studio does. Okay, now that I know that we can do opacity, I'm frickin' doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another layer just for Tay-Ray's glasses, because I'm an insane person. New layer. Alright. So we're gonna do this. And this is gonna be at... Oh, wait. Opacity. Set this to like here, and then here. Here, and then... Something like... Actually, it's probably better that I make it, like, larger. That way I can just trim it as needed. Or cut it. Erase it as needed. Normally, I wouldn't put this many details in pixel art, though, because it's going to be small anyway. This is probably a bad idea. I just want to see if I can do this. I literally just want to see if I can do this. I can. Nice! Oh, hey, that actually doesn't look too bad, though. Fuck it. We ball. have to draw it from here, I think. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, that actually looks so good. Because if this is normal digital art, I would also do this, like, this cheating lens effect, where basically I slap, like, either gray or white or a different color. Sort of do that, tweak the opacity so that it's, like, at 60 or 40%, and then voila, instant glass. But you can do this trick too here with the radial tool. Hee hee, ho ho, nobody needs to know. Right, let me just switch this back. So there we go, there we go. Nice! Heh. I think Ricky is also probably done too. I think that's almost done. Just shade his eyes a little bit. Because I think that'll be pretty. That's not what I wanted. Lasso tool. Go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And we'll have this be something sparkly. What is... something like this, maybe? Ooh. That'll be good, I think. Oh, well, that looks so good. Do I want that with, like... Yo, that looks so good, though. Nice. Nice. And this time I did it on the right gradient. Yay, good, or layer. Good job, me. Did it. Since this is pixel art, I'm not gonna do the full shading I usually do for digital art. Because, like, if it was the eyes, then I would put, like, a strip of blue, like, right underneath it. And then, like, do the shading there. But this is more than enough. So good. Oh yeah, I'm a genius. Good job, me. Yay! Yay. Alright. Trying to not drink water directly into the mic. It's not one of those streams, but still trying to stay hydrated. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Cool. And because it's Ricky. Because it's Richard. I always do this. Little sparkles. Because he's young and rich, tall and handsome. He is baby cat, Ricky. Yeah. Go. Actually redraw the base here too. A little less wonky. Cool. Something like this. Then bright yellow. Shit. I always keep swapping the eraser and the drawing tool for each other. Sorry. There we go. Nice. And that's Ricky done. Fairly simple, I think, out of all the designs that I do for these guys, but I like it. It works for him, I think, too. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. Never mind. Not over. Not over. I forgot one thing. He has a mole under his eye. There we go. Now it's done. Almost forgot about that. He kind of the design that I do, like for Ricky, I use, if you're familiar with that the character Olivia from Animal Crossing, the cat, I kind of like am inspired by that, and then like Miffy for the ears, sort of take a little bit of that inspiration. Because he kind of looks like that character, Olivia, in person, you know? Yeah, that looks weird. We'll just keep it simple. Keep it fucking simple, stupid. Alright, cool. There's Richard done. Ugh. Alright. I think I got time for one more. So I'm gonna... I'll draw Ji-woong next. We'll do 2 cats today. So Ji-woong, he was officially assigned the black cat as his K-pop persona. But fandom, and he has chosen it to be butterfly. Blue butterfly. But the official emoji and pixel mascot is still a black cat. So what fans do and what I like to do is I do like a black cat. Some of the times they give him like butterfly wings, but I just draw like the black cat and I have like the butterfly like on his head or hanging out on him. So for that, we're gonna select the right layer this time. And I think I'm probably just going to be able to draw the base layer. It's really simple, the silhouette that I use for Ji-woong too, so. And surprisingly, Ji-woong looks, okay, Ji-woong definitely looks like the most striking, because he is beautiful. He's a handsome, handsome man. And he looks also severe too, like a vampire. But he is really goofy and kind. Because of that, I kind of make the design cutesy too. He's also, like, not as tall as you think he is. I mean, I think it's probably because all of the members of Zerobaseone are freaking tall. Like, they're all fucking giants. It's kind of funny because, like, if you see them at music shows or, like, events where there's other groups or bands or whatever, they're standing next to everybody and they're just towering over everyone. Just a bunch of 6-foot monsters. Yeah, Ji-woong's like, I want to say he's like maybe the third shortest? Because the shortest is Matthew, and then it's Tae-rae after that. And they're like almost the same height. And then I think it's like Ji-woong is like the third tallest person in the group, which is really interesting. He's also the XBL actor. So I'm gonna just like sketch out his paws here. And then unlike Ricky, I kind of make his tail kind of crooked. Something like this. Almost like, kind of like Pikachu, but almost kind of like a question mark too. It's quirky like that. This actually kind of looks like... well, oh no, I just realized. This kind of looks like, you know, in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where, was it? I forgot the name of the house, but, like, Mac and Charlie and Dennis are trying to, like, get a whole, like, bunch of people who are strong, or whatever. They're trying to invite people to their house, to a house, to room with them, and they're all, like... The card that they made was supposed to be like a flexing fist, but it just looks like... it kind of looks like that. Getting vibes of that ghost Pokemon that cosplays as Pikachu. Oh, Mimikyu. Yeah. You know, I actually never played Pokemon Sun and Moon, even though it's like set in Hamster Island, where I'm from. I should get on that someday. But probably not for a while too, because I just realized, like, off stream, like, I tried to, like, play, like, Black and White 2 on my own, just for fun, to de-stress, and then I forgot, like, oh, these games are so long, and they're so grindy. I'm gonna play a less grindy game, Dragon Quest, instead. That also reminds me, I need to, like, after the stream, I'm probably gonna play some more, like, a dragon after this, although I don't know, because then, like, normally I would want to set it up downstairs, and then it takes a while to, like, drag out and set up. Although maybe I'll do that. I think I'll do that. Oh, that actually looks like his Matthew's fox ears, so let's just fix that. But I want to have enough room for the butterfly to sit. There we go. There we go. Yep, it's a different cat from Ricky, too. There we go. And now... so Kim Ji-woong has... oh, where are you, Infinite Wealth? Yeah, I'm still very much in the beginning. Like, I'm on Chapter 2. I really haven't been able to play recently. It's been really cold. I've had to do a lot of work on a lot of stuff. And what I like to do is since my setup, where I have my whole setup and everything, there's not much space. So I end up just kind of, like, playing it. Like, I take everything, like, to a completely different location where I can play it more comfortably. But since that involves me, like, taking my, like, literally disconnecting my monitor, bringing the Xbox down, setting it up over there, and then taking everything back up the stairs again, I'm not gonna do that, because I'm lazy. Alright, so let me just go ahead and grab a picture of Kimchi. There we go. So people have famously said for Zerobaseone and on Boys Planet, Kim Ji-woong has bedroom eyes. This is true. There he is, right there. He has this sort of, the reason why is because it's like the top lids are like kind of, they're droopy, and the bottom ones have like the agiosol, like the sort of the eye bags underneath them. So it looks like he's perpetually just giving you bedroom eyes all the time. When he's not. Very endearing. So I also do that, this mascot character. So I kind of like just do this, and then to like differentiate from like him and Ricky, I kind of just like do that, because Ricky's is just like one straight down like this, and then his is kind of like this. Oh wait, that almost looks like my computer screen. Huh. How about that? And his eyebrows kind of tilt up like this. He also has like moles too, like right here, and then like right here. No, that's not right. That's House. Yeah, he has like one right there though. They all have moles, which is really cute, but it just makes it a little bit difficult, because then it's just like they're trying to not draw them like they're all the same person. They each have different distinct stuff. Okay. I also kind of, let's see here, do like this, not because he's like frazzled or unkempt, but I just think that's kind of like cute too. And then we'll just like do this. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, wait, that works, never mind. What am I talking about? And then I also this. There we go. Because there's gonna be a butterfly on his head, so I'm gonna put that there. Also randomly, because I forgot to mention this before, and I should, all the music in the background is by Arl? From White Bat Audio. Shoutouts to White Bat Audio. Normally you'd be thinking, like, you know, oh, this is like a Zerobaseone stream. Why aren't you playing their music? Well, because I don't want to get copyright claimed. I don't think they would. I think, like, there's people on here with, like, bigger amount of subscribers than me who are, like, partners, maybe, even. And they play, like, copyrighted music all the time and even show K-pop MVs. See, I don't think that's, like, too much of an issue. There's a way to set it up so that you know, it doesn't show up in your VOD, but also I'm lazy, number one. Number two, I don't know. I don't want to get copywritten. Actually, do I want it to be brown eyes? Let's make them blue. Something like this? Purple, I think, would work too, but goodness. Or my voice is just going. I don't sound like a grandma, I don't. If you separate your audio channels, it's not picked up from VODs. Yeah, that's what I would probably have to do. I did do a stream one time where we did do like a watch along with the first episode of Boys Planet, and I was thinking about doing that, separating, because like I know how to separate out like the audio for VODs. I was thinking about doing that for that, but then I just thought it's probably easier that if I just do the watch along thing in the Gata Universe Discord, which I should actually be having. Oh no, I should have a link to the Gata Universe Discord and my Moobot, but I didn't put it up again. Oops, sorry. So I'll have it next time. Actually, I don't know. Does this look good? I think it has to be reverse. I think it has to be blue eyelids and then the black eyes. I think that would be... So let's just instead... Let's just instead do this. Yo, that's so much better. Yeah, next stream I'll have the link to the Gata Universe Discord. The only reason, like, yeah, I forgot last time. I do want to do like watch-alongs of Boys Planet and variety shows and stuff, without getting in trouble for it. So that might be where I will have to go for that. But I don't know. I'm also like kind of actually really busy, and I haven't really had the time to really sit down and be able to stream as much as I did. Just a shame. Okay. So gotta go to the Lions channel this time. And okay, I should have probably... There we go. That looks a little weird. Something like this, and like this. And switch to black. Here we go. Switch back to this. There we go. Yeah. All right. So now actually for flats we're gonna go with black again. Oh. There we go. Then we switch back to this color. Actually, I should probably use the one. Because then we can get like this pattern. Kind of like fudging it, you know? So it looks like that's sort of like the blue butterfly where it has like the black, almost like lace veins. Something like that. There we go. Kind of looks like a bow, though. I don't know. All right, that's good enough, I think, right? Yeah, the less details I put in, the better. Say as I put more details in. There we go. I don't know, it actually looks like he has big shining eyes now. Wait, no, never mind. I shouldn't worry about that because I will throw the gradient on it. Ho ho, hee hee. I forgot. I'm smart. Little pause here. Yeah. Oh, that looks a little weird, actually. Oh yeah, I shouldn't do that. That's enough like that. Okay. And now. So something like this. Oh yeah, no worries. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night. Feel free to lurk. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. I put this on the flats layer, that's fine. Cool. Um, and he doesn't really have any, like, accessories or anything like that. It's kind of just like that. I think that's almost enough there, really. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Do this. This. What if it was purple? Do that. Something like this. So then... Ooh, that looks good. Nice. Okay, good idea. Good idea, me. So then... Oh, that looks good. Yo, that looks good. Nice. Yeah! I'm gonna just tidy it up just a little bit. That. Okay. I don't want to, like, hit it too much with the gradient, because then it'll be a little bit weird, I think. But I think this is more than enough. Yeah, that looks good. Tricky thing, though, is keeping the lines that I drew in. Okay, there we go. Alright. Nice. Cool. There we go. Yay! It might have been a little bit... actually... No, that's enough. Gonna do one of these. That's the shadow for the butterfly. And There we are. Nice. Although I think I'm gonna fix it a little bit more. There we go. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Cool. Alright. That's Ji-woong. I think he is done. Actually, one last touch. That is... This paw needs to be separated out. There. He's kind of like sitting on his haunches like that. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Nice. And then I'll tidy this up here. Go. Yeah. Cool. That's Ji-woong done. Thank you. Yeah, it's really cheating shading because it's just me hitting the Bayer Matrix tool and doing a gradient, but it works. And look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 9 Jebbies done. There's gonna be 4 more to go. Hell yeah. I think this is a good stopping point. It actually worked out perfectly because we're at the 3-hour mark, and I think it's probably a good time to call it a night. I am gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Next week, we're getting back on the regular, well, the usual collab stream. Gonna be over, I wasn't over at Thunderbird's channel this Sunday, but I will be this upcoming Sunday for the Kamen Rider watch along. And then that's going to be on Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Tuesday, again, this time I'll be starting at 2:30. I think I'm going to be playing a game this time. I've been having a lot of fun doing art, but I am going to probably start digging into games again. I'm not sure which one it'll be. But whichever one it'll be a good time. So hell yes. In the meantime, thank you everybody who came out and watched me, who lurked or said anything. All good in this neighborhood. Thank you Sketch for the sub. Hell yeah. Thank you Spiky Dino Star for the raid. And everyone else who followed. Let's see whomst is live. Who live right now? Who up? Who up beating the Schmeat? Not literally. Okay. Ooh, perfect. I know who to raid. Let's go ahead and raid my friend. Speaking of Judgment, let's go ahead and raid my good friend Thunderbird. He's playing Judgment, and he is doing his best to do anything but the main quest. He is towards the end game of Judgment, though, so there are going to be some spoilers if you haven't played Judgment. No E. No raid message, I think. Let's see here. Let's fix that up. Raid. And he recently just changed the name on his channel, so I just have to keep remembering it. I guess Ham Raid. But yeah, we'll raid into him, and thank you everybody for hanging out, and have a great rest of your night. See ya. Oh god, why am I so far in the distance? Alright.